And that Constitution pertains in every state. So Attorney Mary Bernardo from GLAAD, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Joining me now is Congresswoman Barbara Lee, Democrat from California. She's a founding member and vice chair of the Congressional LGBT Equality Caucus. And Congresswoman, my question for you is, you are a very outspoken progressive. You're part of the broad coalition that is progressivism and the liberals in America. What does today mean for that broad coalition that includes people from so many walks of life, so many races and creeds and cultures and backgrounds and circumstances? What does today's decision mean for that coalition?
I tell you, Chris, today we reaffirmed that there is equal justice under the law. This was a major, major decision. For those who believe that discrimination is wrong, for those who believe that justice and fairness and equality should prevail, then I think today for our coalition, but also for the entire country, this is a good day because the Constitution is very clear on protections for everyone and non-discrimination. And so I think that we have to move forward now and make sure that all of our states in the country really, I think, live up to what the Constitution requires, and the Supreme Court decision today opened that door. And I am so pleased and proud of this.
I'd like to ask you about the White House. The White House President Obama made a really remarkable decision. I think it's important to take a second to note that the Justice Department did something pretty extraordinary out of the ordinary. They refused to defend the law, DOMA. They said, we find this unconstitutional. And what that meant was today the president could be celebrating with the rest of most of his coalition, with a lot of people in America. It meant that they were, when history looks back, not on the wrong side of history. What is the significance of that specifically, of the president taking that stand in terms of the decision today?
That was the right decision. The president did the right thing. His administration was on the right side of this, and I have to applaud the president because it took a lot for him to come out and do this in the administration. But they were right. They came down on the side of the Constitution and equality, and the Republicans, I believe, spent about $23 million just opposing and trying to, rally against what took place today at the Supreme Court. So I'm very proud of our president, and I'm very proud of everyone who stood firm and who fought for justice, equality, and equal justice under the law. This was a major, again, as I said, a constitutional decision that I hope everyone will look at, because now we can move forward and hopefully insist that there be equal justice under the law for everyone.
Congresswoman Barbara Lee, Democrat from California, always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
While many people were sleeping last night, one of the most dramatic moments in politics in recent